everybody, and welcome. As we like to do every week, we like to take a look at the past week's market activity and then bounce around the market and look for something to trade. Well, if you were around at all last week, it was a pretty crazy week. Here it is right here. It doesn't look like much. We almost ended where we started, but it's been a wild ride in between. It was up and down every day. It was kind of big moves. But in the end, like I said, we pretty much ended up right where we started at the beginning of the week. And volatility ticked up a little bit during the week as well as things kind of went on a wild ride. So, what are we going to trade this week? This is the S&P 500. They're starting to look a little different. As you can see, NASDAQ seems to be outperforming the other ones. You can see the S&P is not near its highs. The NASDAQ, which is technology stocks, is. And IWM, which is where the banks are, is getting crushed. So you don't see this very often where it's like a separate, all the indices usually move roughly together. In this case, all three kind of seem to be doing their own thing. But anyways, let's get to where we're going to trade this week. We're going to go to gold. And usually when the market gets volatile, gold goes on a bit of a run. Bonds and gold are usually something that people put their money into when they feel like unstable, when the market's volatile, when they're not sure of the future. And you can see gold is at highs it hasn't seen in quite a long time. This is a 6-month chart, but this goes back quite a few years before gold has been near the $2,000 mark. So, as a contrarian, and you can see volatility is obviously also spiked as well. So as a contrarian, what I look at is when things go on a run like this, I make a trade or a bet that over the next 45-ish days that it's going to kind of mellow out. Like this is a wild run, and it may continue for a little bit longer, but over the course of, let's say, the next 45 days, I'm going to make a bet that it's going to come down slightly off its highs. Now, if you feel the other way, you'd make the opposite bet. But this is just how I trade. I'm a contrarian. When things go on a run up, I make a bet that at some point they're going to slow down and come back to earth. Same thing when things are kind of going down, down, down. I make a bet that they're kind of bottoming out, and I'm going to make a bet that it's going to go up from there. Purely an assumption. There is no right or wrong. This is just how I trade. So if I want to make a bet from here that the stock price is going to go down over the next 45 days, what am I going to do with high volatility? I'm going to sell a call vertical. So if we go over to the trade page, we look over here, 54 days. This is the monthly cycle, which is the most liquid of all of them. The weeklies you can trade as well. We do all the time. But in this case, 54 days is perfect. It'll be 53 tomorrow when the market opens up. We're going to open this up. And what am I going to do? I'm going to go above the stock price. So right now the stock price is about 184, let's say. So I'm going to go to 185. And I'm going to look to sell a call vertical. I'm going to make it $2 wide. And as long as it's between 33 to 40 cents per dollar width, this is $2 wide, which would mean it has to be between 66 and 80 cents, which it is. So that's perfect. So this is our trade. We're selling a call vertical with the assumption that the stock price is going to go down. So if the market opens up right here on Monday, we're going to sell the 185 call, buy the 187 call, making it a $2 wide vertical. And as long as we're collecting 66 to 80 cents for this trade, it is a valid trade. And that's our trade in gold for tomorrow. Everybody, and welcome to an opportunity I don't think you're going to want to pass up. Now, the point of all my courses is to give you the knowledge base and the confidence to learn to trade on your own, and hopefully one day generate an income stream on your own through the options market. But the best way I've found to do that is to allow you to trade side by side with me. So the way you do that is if you go to sharpertrades.com and you go to the product section, 2 alerts will show up, the basic alert and the pro alert. Now the alert itself is the same for both. The only difference between these two is the pro will give you access to every course I've ever made, many of which aren't available anywhere else. Now the prices, if you were to do it right now, would be $49 a month and $99 a month. But I'm so intent on getting you up and running as quickly as possible that if you go now to sharpertrades.com and you type in this code, you will get it for $1 for the first month for the basic alert. And you can cancel it anytime. So if you decide you don't like it after the first month, go ahead and cancel. If you like the alert and find value in it, from month 2 onwards, it'll click into $49 a month. Now the alert itself will send out 2 to 3 alerts per week, trades in real time, and they'll also send out all the alerts as far as managing the trades for the best possible profit opportunities. Again, you'll get 2 to 3 real-time trades per week, and any trades that are managed correctly for profits, you'll get those alerts in real time as well. So I really believe there's no better way to get up in trading as quickly and confidently as possible, beyond sitting next to me essentially and watching me trade and trading alongside me if you like. And again, I'm so intent on getting you there that I'm willing to give it to you for $1 for the first month to make sure you're comfortable with it. And if you're not, again, you can cancel at any time. So please jump on this opportunity. I really believe it'll get you up and trading as quickly and confidently as possible.